Hello, my lovelies. This is going to be our weekly shadow work. Remember, shadow work is something that helps us to become our most authentic, truest version of ourselves. So this black deck is how we identify, and the white deck is how we integrate or we find the balance. So let's see if there's any triggers. This deck is called Conversations with Your Inner Self. You can do just that. Pause the video, sit and talk through these things if it resonates. These are meant to help you heal. All right, what do we need to know from our shadow self? What are some things that might trigger us? Inner teen. What do you wish someone would have told you as a teenager? Less. What do you need less of? Avoidance. What do you try your best to avoid in life? Are there certain emotions attached to these things? Dreams. Are there any recurring patterns or themes in your dreams that could represent your shadow self? Inferior. In what areas of life do you feel below or inferior to others? And stopping freedom. What is stopping you from experiencing freedom? All right, let's see what we have from our light side. How do we integrate and find the balance this week? What do we need to know? Qualities. What qualities do you see in others that also reflect qualities in you? Purpose. What hobbies, subjects, or areas of life bring you the greatest sense of purpose? Forgiveness. How does your shadow self affect your ability to forgive others? Playfulness. How can you bring playfulness to your life? Boundaries. Do you set boundaries for yourself? If not, where do you see the need to? And visualize. Can you visualize your shadow self? If so, what does it look like? And how would you befriend this aspect of yourself? All right, let's get into our shadow work this week. Let's see what we need to know from our shadow self, the side that we keep hidden. What is hidden from us that needs to come to the light this week? What is hidden from us that we need to bring to the light this week? All right, Queen of Swords, or excuse me, Queen of Coins in this deck, Queen of Serpents. There could definitely be some hidden things going on in business or in your finances. So really kind of be cautious with spending, be cautious with major business decisions, be cautious with anything that could potentially harm you financially. And the Page of Swords, there could be somebody who's kind of spying on you, somebody who's maybe a little bit of a gossip. That could be in work. I keep getting a work situation, so there could be like catty coworkers, people who are just kind of there to sabotage you, very self-absorbed people. And there needs to be some sort of ending here, and that's going to help to restore the balance in your finances. The problem is you're already burnt out and exhausted, and you're already overthinking this situation, and it's really not emotionally fulfilling to you at this time. So I feel like a part of you wants to really leave this behind and go in a new direction, but you could be dealing with people who are very arrogant. You could also be leaving a relationship at this time. And so I feel like there needs to be some sort of decision as well as you sticking up for yourself. We also might have a partner that's really not supportive that we're trying to get away from, and we're ignoring our intuition or missing the red flags. It is definitely time with the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Swords to let this heavy burden go and release it, whether it's a relationship or a job. All right, how do we find the balance? How do we integrate? How do we bring things into the light this week? All right, 9 of Coins. So I feel like the fruits of your labor will pay off. There's some sort of abundance that's trying to come in, and it does happen quickly. I also feel like you really are overthinking this and have lost sleep over it. I feel like financially you're really struggling, and so that's kind of creating a lot of havoc in your waking life as well as your dream state. The 6 of Swords tells us that we are due a victory, and it will be a cause for celebration. And so there will be some communication of this wish fulfillment that's coming in, but we do have some strings attached. So we need to be really cautious because the devil is out here. So there could definitely be some codependency, there could be some addictions, there could be some temptations. So really use caution, make sure that you know what you're getting involved with. The Page of Coins tells us that we need to start planning. The Page of Swords is also a curiosity curiosity factor. So start planning for your future. Pages bring news. It's typically seen as good news. This one's very curious about what's going on, can be a little bit of a gossip and a know-it-all. This one's trying to plan for the future. And then the Queen of Coins, she's sitting in her abundance, things that she's worked very hard for. The Queen of Wands is a master manifester. It's somebody who creates things into their reality. We have 3 queens in a row. I feel like somebody's bossing up. They might be a little bit cold and cutthroat out of necessity. They're working towards building an empire, and they are not stopping until they achieve their goals, which is fortune. So the 10 of coins or the 10 of serpents in this deck is all about generational wealth. This woman or this man is building a legacy, and they are not going to let anything stop them. The Wheel of Fortune is on your side. Good luck is finding you. I feel like you've paid your dues, you're severing ties where it needs to be severed, and you are going towards your wealth and abundance. So don't sacrifice anymore for anything that is not meant to meet you at your level. I feel like people need to meet or exceed expectations, and if they don't measure up, if they're not part of the plan, I feel like it's time to eliminate those. Know that good luck is coming towards you this week. There's positive changes that are trying to take place, and you need to start focusing on your long-term goals. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you soon.